I'm going to do a quick video on your love life right now. As a single person, I have three pals, pal one, two, and three. I'm going to start right now with pal one. Okay, pal one. So, what do you need to know about your love life right now? Okay, pal one. One thing that just shot out to me was that, people who pick this pal, even though you've probably been like in a hermit mode, like staying to yourself and not really probably like not putting a lot of effort into your looks and how you come across, now may be a nice time to do that because I'm hearing that you're naturally radiant and a naturally physically attractive person to other people. And now may be a good time for you to stop kind of hiding from the world or hiding from your dating life or from discussing it or trying to invest time and energy into it. What I'm hearing is that by embracing yourself more and investing in yourself more, you will eventually start building up the confidence again to go out and date. And that's going to be done by finding what makes you happy inside. What do you like to see yourself wear? What do you like when it comes to your makeup? How do you like to dress? What makes you feel confident? I think I'm picking up is that for you, rebuilding yourself and rebuilding your confidence is going to start with you, and you naturally will start attracting more people who are interested in who you are authentically, and you'll also be at a better space where you feel more confident in who you are. I'm just seeing that now may be the time for you to start reflecting about what it is that you want when it comes to your love life, what type of partner you want, how do you want to feel with the partner. So I think talking this over with yourself or doing some journaling prompts will be very helpful. Reflecting about your previous relationships and what you liked about them and what you didn't like about them would be helpful. One thing I've learned from a therapist on YouTube who's very popular is that try to reflect on your last relationships and figure out who you were in those relationships and what parts of yourself did you really like, and figure out how to implement those things into your life now. For me, I used to love all the different affirmations I got in my last relationship, so that's something that I try to be more mindful of giving to myself now as a single person. So that's just an example. But what I am picking up is that this could be a great time for you to start getting prepared to date again and to start seeing yourself as attractive and dateable and lovable by cultivating those things for yourself and believing and affirming in those things for yourself and doing the inner work to figure out what it is that you really want moving forward and to eventually start taking those steps. And those can be baby steps, like simply going on a date, doing something that makes you feel happy or makes you feel sexy, like dancing, going to a bar, doing little small gestures just to be around the opposite sex again or the same sex, whatever you're interested in, but just getting into more of a fun and creative spirit when it comes to your love life. Just having fun, enjoying yourself, and really focusing on you and how you feel. And as you navigate your dating life, just stay in tune with how you feel around each person and trust that whatever's really meant for you will still come. And it seems like it's time to make a new transition when it comes to your dating life. Because I'm picking up some of you haven't focused on that for a while just due to other external factors or just because you've been in a heartbreak recently or you just didn't have the time to invest in it. I think it's just now it's a good time to start investing in yourself and what you want and trying to take the steps towards building the love life that you desire. So that's what I'm picking up for you, pal number one. I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much. Okay, pal number two, what do you need to know about your dating life and what can you start doing to build up your love life? Wow. So I'm already hearing that some of you were previously in a relationship with someone who was previously immature, or they didn't really give you what you wanted. You felt the lack of an equal give and take in the relationship, I'm hearing. And that what I'm picking up is that you have done a lot of work, I believe, Pal, too, in healing yourself, whether it was just healing from a heartbreak, healing from a bad relationship, or just from a series of bad um, romantic encounters, bad dates. What I'm picking up for you, pal, too, is that you've done a lot of inner and emotional work, and now may be a good time to start putting yourself back out there to date again, to love again, and knowing that that begins with trusting yourself. And the more you trust yourself and know that you will leave unhealthy dynamics as soon as possible, and that you will trust your intuition no matter how inconvenient the messages may be, you'll be a lot more confident in moving forward. Because what I am picking up is the possibility for you to be attracting new people into your life that you may find to be a match for you. This Two of Cups is a really good, card for romantic partnership, and that possibly being in your future, and knowing that you don't have to make all of the moves. You can learn how to relax and allow people to come towards you. What I'm picking up is that some of you may have a history of being very antsy, overthinking things, or just um jumping into situations too quickly. And so what I'm picking up is that if you move forward this time around when it comes to your love life with a sense of patience and like waiting, attracting, seducing, that type of receptive energy, more magnetizing energy, by simply being yourself and embodying the different traits that you find attractive, you will likely get more success in attracting the right partner. And that by doing the opposite of like chasing people, or trying too hard, or trying to change who you are to fit what you think they want, it likely won't lead to a lot of success. At the end of the day, with romance, you want people to get to know you and to like you. So I think that's what I'm hearing for that. And Spirit saying is that you've done enough work right now to really start moving in that direction if that's what you really want. And for some of you, you may find after doing so much healing inner work that you don't want to proceed with the relationship right now. And that's fine too. You still can get your Two of Cups in this sense of completion, this sense of connection and intimacy with yourself. And finding those things in yourself, deepening your relationship with yourself, and continuing on that growth journey. So if that's how you feel too, I think that's okay as well. And don't feel rushed to jump back out there, especially since you've done so much work. But if you are interested in trying again, trying to date again, and revive your love life, Spirit is saying that you can, and you can likely get good potential matches. Just don't be desperate. Don't try to rush situations. Try to enjoy yourself and remain grounded in all the lessons that you've learned from the past, and try to lead with your best foot forward, knowing that you are complete and enough alone. So that's what I'm picking up for you, pal number 2. Thank you so much, and take care. Pal number 3. So, what do you need to know about your love life right now as a single person? Let's see what we got. Oh, 7 of Pentacles. Ooh, 3 of Wands. Okay, this is tricky. This is my tricky pal. I'm picking up a lot of different things. What I'm picking up is that some of you are already in a bad relationship, or you're thinking about going to a ex, or going back to an ex who in the past wasn't, that good to you to begin with. Or you may, even if you're single, because I know this reading is for singles, maybe you're technically single, but you're in a situation with a fuck girl or fuck boy or fuck them. Someone isn't really all the way up to snuff. They don't have to be necessarily deceptive or manipulative intentionally, but they also may be not fully disclosing things about themselves that you need to know. something just may be off with the situation with them. This may be someone that you're just casually dating or texting, and when they're communicating with you, something is just off about it. And Spirit is saying to trust that in your intuition. Some of you may have been trying to date, serial date, date online. Um, but you have been likely feeling bored, uninterested, unimpressed, underwhelmed with your options. And so Spirit is just saying to not settle. If people aren't making you feel good, if it doesn't feel right, if something feels off, it's not your job to try to figure out what or why. It's your job to just protect yourself first and foremost, take care of your needs, and leave the situation as soon as possible. And as tactfully as you can, given the situation, but it's really about you and what makes you feel emotionally and physically safe. And so if someone or people aren't living up to what you need to feel, loved and emotionally and physically safe, and just even just interested in them romantically, it's best to just continue to focus on other things while you wait. Try to embrace the waiting game and to not give in to settling, returning back to an ex, or just knowingly going into very unhappy or toxic relationships, especially if you've been talking to a person for a long time. You feel like you put in a lot of work, or an ex relationship where you know that you've put in a lot of time with them, you've done a lot for them, and you're just thinking about whether or not you should go back to them. I mean, just know that you left for a reason. I always tell myself that, like, everything is happening for a reason. So if a relationship ended, there was obviously a reason for it to end, especially if you initiated that ending. And so think twice before reinitiating contact with an ex or with someone that you know that you're dating who's not a good fit for you. So that's what I would definitely say. And others of you, I'm picking up is that some of you have also been putting in a lot of effort into your dating life, and you're still trying to explore your options. You're still trying to think about what it is that you want. And I think Spirit is saying that that's encouraged, that you're on the right path, that you don't feel you don't have to feel like you have to settle down too quickly. Some of you may begin pressure to settle down or to make a choice, maybe due to age, your friends or family, or just societal pressure. You may have wanted your own timeline, but Spirit is saying to just continue or to even start, taking your time, continuing to invest in yourself, and also, invest a proper amount into your love life. And take chances, but also use your common sense and be self protective. And don't overly invest your time and energy into people or situations that aren't returning that same amount of energy back into you. I'm picking up for some of you that you may even be getting ghosted a lot, rejected, stood up a lot. Try not to overly internalize these things if that's happening to you. Don't try to chase anyone, especially people who you've known from the past, who already had their chance with you and decided not to invest properly with you. And also, if you've been investing a lot into your love life and you haven't been seeing results, Spirit is just saying to not give up on yourself, on what you really want, and to use this time to really get to know yourself better, but to not settle, to not get desperate, and just to continue to explore your options and to continue to invest in yourself, to not get so caught up in trying to date and invest in your love life or another person that you forget your own personal goals. I mean, one last thing I will say is that some of you have been possibly so focused on dating and on your love life that you haven't been focusing enough on your goals and other responsibilities. So try to remain grounded in your life and try not to allow your romantic endeavors overtake your life and make you lose sense with your other realities and responsibilities. So those were a lot of different messages for Pal 3, but follow whichever situation that makes the most for you. A lot of came up for this, Pal. I just wish you the best and just really just try not to settle, Pal 3. Try to really stay focused on your goals, on yourself, while still exploring your love life. But as you're finding people who you don't like, or if something feels off with them, don't settle. Just learn how to keep pushing forward. And try not to go back to any type of toxic exes or relationships that weren't good for you to begin with. That's what I'm picking up. Good luck to you and have a good night.